Spirit Airlines is coming back, and that's a good thing because the last thing consumers need is fewer airlines and less competition, which is not good for the industry or for consumers' wallets. The fact of the matter is that the airline industry needs more competition. We can't afford to lose any more airlines, and Spirit has made some headlines recently where they announced that after a turbulent period marked by financial losses and a bankruptcy filing in November of 2024, Spirit has emerged with a bold new vision. Once synonymous with ultra low cost, no frills travel, the airline is now repositioning itself to attract more affluent clientele, aiming to enhance services and a premium experience. So this is kind of like a financial rebirth for Spirit. Spirit's financial restructuring was substantial. The airline recently converted millions of dollars of debt into equity and secured a $350 million equity investment from existing stakeholders. This deleveraging strategically and significantly reduced the company's debt burden, providing a greater financial flexibility to invest in service enhancements and operational improvements. And this is important because they're actually, I think, personally, they're moving in the right direction, away from that super no frills type of business model, which really wasn't that good to begin with because they nickel and dimed and charged for a lot of things that ultimately a lot of people did either miss not having or they wound up just paying extra for, and then it wasn't that much of a no frills carrier. So I think this is a good step forward for Spirit, and I hope that they continue and succeed. But anyway, the transformation is also coming with a leadership overhaul, as the company announced that they have appointed a new CEO. And this is going to be good because this person is expected to guide Spirit through its strategic shift and help navigate the competitive landscape, because they do need to be competitive. That was one of the reasons that they had to go into bankruptcy. They could just not operate under that type of model. They just weren't attracting enough customers. And quite frankly, I think this is a great move. And the CEO has his job cut out for him. But the reorganizing and changing of consumer preferences is a big reason why Spirit moved away from their traditional model that focused solely on price-sensitive travelers. The airline plans to introduce tiered pricing, enhanced cabin classes, and a redesigned loyalty program. By targeting more affluent passengers, Spirit aims to increase revenue per passenger by an estimated 13%. So they're trying to pivot, and they're also going to be including alliances with other carriers to expand its network and offer more comprehensive services. The goal is to redefine low-fare travel by providing higher value options that appeal to a broader customer base. And as far as challenges ahead, despite these ambitious plans, Spirit faces several challenges. The airline industry is highly competitive, that's true, and major carriers are also vying for the premium travel market. Additionally, Spirit must address operational issues, yes they do, such as fleet maintenance and staffing to ensure service reliability. That's probably one of the most important things they have to address. Labor relations are also a concern. Spirit's pilot union has called for a clear and transparent plan to restore profitability without compromising employee interests, especially after recent furloughs affecting hundreds of pilots. So, yeah, these are the growing pains of moving forward, but I think they can do it. I think this new CEO is going to do it. They're a public company once again, and they have to answer to the shareholders, and the CEO has already announced these changes and this plan for the transformation and emergence from financial ruin to a more profitable, viable, competitive option for all consumers in the airline space, so people can fly and have other options besides the regular carriers. So looking forward, Spirit Airlines' emergence from bankruptcy, and its strategic shift toward offering premium services represents a significant transformation in its business model. Yes, it does. With new leadership, a healthier balance sheet, and a focus on enhanced customer experiences, Spirit aims to reposition itself in the competitive airline industry. The success of this transformation will depend on effective execution and the airline's ability to meet evolving passenger expectations. So again, the CEO definitely has a lot to do. It's going to be hard work, but I think they can do it. They have secured additional investments, and they have been relisted on the New York Stock Exchange. The transformation of Spirit Airlines from a no-frills budget carrier to a more premium full-service airline marks a positive shift for the industry, I agree, and consumers alike. This evolution means more competition in the full-service space, which can drive better pricing, improved service standards, and more choices for travelers. For consumers, especially those who value comfort and convenience, it's a win. I agree. Offering greater value without sacrificing affordability. So there you have it. I think Spirit does have a good plan to move forward, and I think they're moving in the right direction. I think they also need to address the places where they park their planes and the terminals that they're located in different airports. I have not had a terrible experience with Spirit. I think it's been decent because I have lowered my expectations a little bit because of the no-frills business model that they had in the past. But I really did not enjoy the locations where the terminals are in certain airports, where the actual terminal itself was in not a modern location in the terminal. The location was not clean. The bathrooms in that area were not well kept. And I think that with Spirit investing not only in their airlines, but also maybe as a suggestion, and they're probably never going to see this video, but as a suggestion, they should also try to improve the terminals so that the people waiting to get on a Spirit airline can have a better airport experience. But anyway, I think this is a good thing for the industry, and I hope that their transformation continues and is successful so that we can have better pricing, or at least more stable pricing, and more choices, which is always a good thing for plane tickets and flying to different destinations. So yeah, with that said, guys, hope you got something out of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.